Hi, my name is Danielle Breach. I am a certified birth and postpartum doula here in the Cleveland area and the co-founder of Mother Rising here in Chardon. I wanted to talk to you guys today a little bit about what a doula is and what they do, how you find one, why you might want one. There's a lot of misconceptions about doulas, so I'm here to fill you in. So I wanted to start with what is a doula. So a doula is literally translates to a woman who serves. And so we are people who, support you during your birth, pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. According to DONA International, they say that a doula is a professionally trained support person who provides continuous physical, emotional, and informational support to their client before, during, and after childbirth to help them to achieve the healthiest and most satisfying experience possible. So, what is physical support, emotional support, informational support? So physical support might look like massage techniques, helping you with breathing techniques to help you relax, keeping lights dim, maybe aromatherapy if that's something that you are interested in, and just keeping the birth environment calm and comfortable. Emotional support, again, keeping the birth environment calm and comfortable, kind of being the sideline cheerleader for you to let you know that you are doing a good job, that what you're experiencing, oftentimes is normal. We're there to provide that emotional support to partners too. So, letting them know that what the birthing person is experiencing is normal, a part of the, normal labor progress. And just to make sure that if they have questions or if something's happening during the birth that they don't understand, that we're there to recognize that they need support too, to make sure that they are informed and that you are informed of what's happening, what your options are, and what the evidence-based information out there says, so that you can play an active role in making the decisions for your birth with your birth team. So who uses a doula? Anybody can use a doula. I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that people who use doulas are only ones who are planning unmedicated births or want to have natural childbirth or home birth. And although that is completely true, we work a lot with those, with those families. I still have lots of families where, the birthing person is choosing to have an epidural, and that's okay. We can still work with that family in providing them with prenatal support, information about their options for their birth, helping them find, maybe a provider who supports the birth they're looking to have, or a hospital system that provides, the support that they're looking to have. Maybe they're a, family who's interested in a home birth option and they don't know how to find home birth midwives. We can certainly help them navigate that in this area. And really, the people who choose to have a doula choose to have someone for all kinds of different reasons. Sometimes they're a single mom, or they have a partner who's in the military or that travels a lot for work, and they want to make sure that they have someone with them for that continuous support throughout labor. Maybe they're a high-risk parent where, there's a lot of complications that they feel like they would like to have someone who can help them navigate that system to get accurate information about their options, and help educate them so that they, again, can play an active role in the decision making for their birth. So there's lots of different reasons why someone might want to have a doula, and it doesn't mean that they only want to have an unmedicated birth. Again, your doula is there to provide you with that physical comfort, which can, again, be very helpful if you are planning an unmedicated birth. But that comfort is also important even if you're not, because movement is critical for birth. And so when you have a mom who's in bed with an epidural, it's important to keep her body moving in that bed into positions that are going to help labor progress and help baby descend. So a doula is there. They're trained to know those different positions, to know which ones are going to, help. And sometimes your nursing staff is just too busy to come in and be able to do that stuff. So a doula works really nicely alongside with, your nurse and your doctor to provide you with support when they can't be in the room. And also to provide support to your partner. So maybe they want to go down and grab some lunch. They can know that someone is with their partner that's not going to leave their side. Or maybe they don't want to leave their side. And they can send their doula down, to maybe grab them some lunch and bring it back for them. Where can you find a doula? So I've had many people tell me that they didn't know where to find a doula, or there's not doulas in their area, and usually that's not the case. Sometimes we're just not sure where to look for a doula. So first off, you can always start with your medical provider, whether it be a home birth midwife or a hospital midwife or your hospital physician. They are likely to have worked with doulas in the past and may be able to give you some names of some people that they've worked with before. You can also go on to places like Doula Match. Doula Match is kind of like a dating website for doulas. So you can go on to a website like that, plug in your due date and your location, and any doulas who are registered on there are going to pop up. You can read all about them, and it'll usually have a link that'll take you to their website. You can also go on to a lot of the certifying organizations have their own little links of doulas that are certified with them who serve your area. So for example, if you were to go onto Doula International's website and put in your location, doulas who are certified with them will show up in your area, and you can then contact those doulas. There's lots of ways, and sometimes even with social media, if you just say, out there, like, has anyone used a doula? Do you have any recommendations? You'd be really surprised how many people work with doulas. All kinds of, I think a lot of people think that it's just like home birth families that work with doulas, and that's not the case. There's all kinds of different people that choose to work with a doula. So lastly, people want to know all the time, like, how much does it cost to have a doula? Does insurance cover the cost of a doula? So there are very few insurance companies who cover the cost of a doula. Usually it is private pay. With that said, the price can range from anywhere to free doula services. Some of us provide pro bono services or work in a collective where we can work together to support a family. And some of us, will charge anywhere from there all the way up to, $1,200, $1,500 in the area. So, there's quite a variation of price range. It never hurts to reach out and just ask if anyone, is willing to work with you on a sliding scale if that's something that you need, if financial, circumstances are an issue. If you have an HSA through your work, they will usually reimburse for doula services. So I've had a lot of clients use their HSAs, as well as putting it on your baby registry. So maybe you want to have a doula and you want to have a little, doula account, then someone can certainly, donate towards that and help cover the cost of doula services. So there's lots of different options. I hope if you have any questions, you're always welcome to reach out to us at Mother Rising. We're always happy to help direct you. If we can't help you, we'll at least get you to someone who can. And thank you for listening, and thank you for coming to the community shower. We really hope that you had a good time and that you were able to get everything that you needed to help you and your baby get off to a good start. So thank you.